Hey guys. So for today's lesson, what we're going to talk about is how to own a victory. How to own a victory. Um, this is obviously ties into the name of my channel, so this is going to be a very important lesson, and I'm trying to present these as from the order of most importance to the order of not as important. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with how to own the victory. How to own the victory. I would say that in order to get any sort of meaningful growth and any sort of meaningful peace in your life, you have to be able to own the victory. You have to be able to own the victory. I know in my own life, in my own experience, I was never able to fully appreciate the efforts that I put forward, the results that I attained, or the assistance that others gave me, because I wasn't able to own the victory. I wasn't able to own my efforts. So when I say owning a victory, what I'm saying is that without any hesitation, reservation, or doubt, you are saying, I did this action, I got these results, I got these achievements. Whatever the case may be, you're the one that did it. And you've got to be able to own that. And until you can start owning your victories, it is going to be extremely hard to find any sort of meaningful traction in your life. So, the way I look at owning a victory is that it's a four-part process. It's a four-part process. The first step is just admitting what happened. What happened? I folded my clothes. I took out the garbage. I took a shower. I got 4 hours of reading done. Um, I went through all my old magazines and threw out the ones I didn't need. I got all my clothes washed. I was able to get through school. I was able to find a job. I was able to pay my own bills. Or I was able to save up for something I really wanted. You have to admit what happened. Just is as pure and factually as possible. Just say, okay, what happened? What transpired? What action took place in this world? You have to be able to look at that and accept that. If you can't look at that and accept that, the rest of these lessons are going to be almost null and void. The second thing is being happy with what you did. Being happy you folded the clothes. Being happy you saved up for that item. Being happy you got a job. Being happy you were able to attain something or achieve something. You have to be happy that it happened. If you resent that, then it's going to be almost impossible to get any sort of meaningful action or any sort of meaningful awareness about yourself if you're angry that you did something good. I know that seems a little counterintuitive. It probably seems a little like, Jonathan, what are you talking about? How can you be angry you did something good? I can only speak for myself, but you can resent your achievements. And I mean that in the tense of not looking back on them and viewing them as a mistake. That's a whole separate ballgame. But it is possible to resent your achievements and to say, you know what, nothing good's coming of this. Why did I even try? So, first step, admitting what happened. The second step, being happy that it happened. And then the third step is seeing the value in what you did. What's the value in taking out the trash? What's the value in folding your clothes? What's the value in paying your bills? What's the value in saving up for something? What's the value for finishing something? You've got to see that value. And only you can see that value. I can't see that for you, nor can anyone else. You have to see the value. And then the fourth thing is you need to be at peace with what you did. It needs to be good enough. Now, if you're an open heart surgeon, or maybe you're working on fixing bridges or something very consequential, good enough is probably not in your vocabulary. So just understand that these videos are I'm not talking about that kind of context. I'm not talking about the context of life's being on the line. I'm talking about you and how you perceive yourself and your actions in this world. Be at peace with what you did because it's good enough. So, 4 steps. Step number 1, what happened? Step number 2, being happy that you did it. Step number 3, finding the value in it. And then step 4, accepting that this is enough for now. So we're going to pull that all together with these next probably 4 or 5 videos. And I hope to see you then.